Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got done watching Enola Holmes 2. Enola Holmes 2 is a 2022 film. It's a Netflix movie, and it was directed by Harry Bradbeer. And it's been a couple years, I think, since I saw the first Enola Holmes, since that movie even came out. So I don't remember everything about it, but I do remember the fact that Enola Holmes is the younger sister of Sherlock Holmes. And she was successful with completing the whatever was going on in the first film, right? And so at the beginning of this, you see that she starts her own shop, her own place where you can come and possibly hire her to do an investigation, to do a case. But no one's really going to her because the public doesn't really know that she's responsible for solving the case last time around. They all thought it was her brother, Sherlock. Until this one girl goes up to her and says, "Hey, my sister is missing, and I need your help to figure out what's going on." And so Enola Holmes is on the case, and with the reluctant help of her brother Sherlock, she looks for this girl. Now, what I thought of Enola Holmes 2 was, I actually enjoyed this film. I did. I had fun with it. It was one of those deals where, and truth be told, complete transparency, it was right after I tried watching that R.I.P.D. 2 movie. Bullshit. If you haven't seen my epic rant on my channel, boy, did that film suck. So because I didn't finish that movie, and because I was in a bad mood, I needed something to hopefully, potentially, get me out of that funk, to make me feel better about movies in general. And I saw that, oh yeah, the sequel for Enola Holmes came out, so let me watch that, and I'm glad I did. I think Millie Bobby Brown is great. She's great. Obviously, we knew that she was great from Stranger Things, playing 11, and she's been in a couple other things too as well, but with this, and this character, she's able to fully stretch out her talent as far as being comedic and being a leading lady. Like, she has presence, she has that confidence. You buy her as this character in this role. And also, I forgot how much she broke the fourth wall in the first movie, so she does it a lot in this film, and I actually like that. Again, maybe it's a cheap way to get you to connect with the character, but it works because she's good at it. Some of the other cast, her brother, Sherlock, is played by, once again, Henry Cavill, which is so funny because, and I even saw an interview with Henry Cavill where he said, like, he's a big dude. He doesn't really picture himself either as Sherlock Holmes, but he likes the fact that Sherlock is the side character to Enola Holmes. He likes playing Sherlock, but he's not the center of the story. He's not the main guy, which is a good point. You know, when we meet Sherlock in this film, when Enola runs into him on the street, he's coming out of a bar, he's pissed drunk. They don't really get into, like, why is he like this, or what has happened. Is he going down a downward spiral, or is he out of control drinking? He says it's for a case, so you kind of have your doubts. And so it's sort of a background story, or it's something that we can kind of gather for where maybe Sherlock is in his life at this point. I do like Henry Cavill in this role, though. I think he pulls off whenever you have those moments of him figuring out things a lot quicker than a normal person would. There's even a moment when Enola was reading a card, and it took her a little while. She had to reread it a bunch of times, and in fact, I think it was even the next day when she finally put together, oh, this phrase is actually, it means an address. And then as soon as she shows it to Sherlock, he reads it once, 2 seconds. Oh, it's the address. Like, I just like that kind of humor and that kind of quick-wittedness with Sherlock. I appreciated. Also in the cast, Helena Bonham Carter plays her mother, and maybe it's because I've always had a thing for Helena Bonham Carter ever since Fight Club, but I definitely liked her parts in here. but I wish she was in the movie a lot more. You get a few scenes with her, but nothing really too crazy. David Thewlis, who, as soon as you see him, even though he claims he's a detective or he's a cop and he's investigating a missing girl or investigating a murder, you look at him and you think, you're a villain. And maybe it's also because of past roles that he's had or the way he carries himself here, but he's one of those actors, and you have a lot of those actors that every time you see them, they scream villain. Now, I mentioned how I like the comedic stuff with Millie Bobby Brown, and I like seeing her be front and center of being intelligent, picking out the clues, figuring stuff out. I even like the direction of how she would have to anticipate her next moves, and you would get this drawing animation of her doing it while she's thinking of it, and then she goes to do it. But there was a pseudo twist. And I haven't seen any trailers for this movie, so I'm not going to give it away or really talk about it because maybe it's in the trailer, maybe it's not. But there is a twist with the villain plot that I was very impressed with. It caught me off guard. I was not expecting them to go where they went, especially given, the little history of Sherlock that I am aware of. And so this movie was a breath of fresh air. Believe me, in the kind of mood that I was, if this movie was bad, I was in the mood to hate on anything put in front of me. So the fact that this got me to laugh and smile and feel good coming out, I think that's a win. Netflix, perfect place for this movie to be. Oh yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Enola Holmes 2? Did you like it? Did you even see it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.